His engine didn't respond as he wanted it to, and he started to spin to starboard. His barge swung out and hit the ferry. Oh, no! The ferry boat started to list, water rushing into a gaping hole.
My engine's jammed. 10 cents. Thank heaven you're here.
Oh, the ferry's sinking, OJ. I'll try and get a line on her. Tow her back to the pier.
No, don't. She's gonna go all the way down.
I'll have to try. It's the only chance before she goes right under.
You'll never make it alone. We both might if I could get my engine going properly. How many times have I done Captain Star? I need a new one.
I've got a line on her, but I can't pull her.
Cost off 10 cents. She's going down fast.
She is. Oh, look, she's going.
Oh, no, 10 cents. What happened?
Oh, don't gulp. Go and get the emergency services, fast as you can.
Right.
Burke and Blair had a second go at me. They never give up.
Captain Star.
What?
About OJ, that ancient engine of his is finished, and so is he. Isn't he, Mr. Burke?
We don't sit around our breaker's yard watching our staff turn old boats into scrap, do we, Mr. Blair?
Always on the lookout for who's next to go. That's our business, and OJ's top of our list.
The ferry boat had sunk right in the port, so the emergency services were there in no time. She lay on the bottom, not many fathoms down. The cranes had already got their grapples onto her. 10 cents tried to explain what had happened to the fire chief.
She hit your station barge, Chief.
Right, leave it to us. We'll want reports from you later.
She's lying fairly level on a sandy bed.
All yours, Mighty Mo.
Nothing ever seemed to happen in Big City Port without some of the Z-stacks turning up and being no help at all.
Well, 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 just what have we got here? A sinking ferry and a clapped-out paddler. Another efficient star manoeuvre, eh?
Dead clumsy, if you ask me.
Yeah, no one's asking you, though, are they?
Took some doing that. All those lovely cars, too. Shame.
Yeah, pity we weren't passing earlier. We could have got you out of trouble.
We'd have towed her in before she went down, wouldn't we, Zoran?
Sure we would. No point hanging about now, though. We've got other fish to fry.
Zoran was delighted that two of the Star tugs would not be in competition for quarantine work. But it seemed no ships were being cleared at present.
Needn't have rushed. We're still waiting.
We left as soon as the ferry was refloated.
I had a bit of an accident.
So we saw.
It wasn't my fault. It was that mad speedboat.
So you say.
Oh, good. Here comes the Coast Guard.
If you're waiting for clearance on the schooners, forget it. They're quarantined.
Oh, no.
What? Suspected microbonic plague aboard. Sorry, fellas.
Captain Star will be pleased. I don't think.
To think how I flogged my engine to get here fast.
And all for no purpose, it turns out.
Well, I think I'll go take a look-see anyway.
You're not going back, then?
Zug, maybe. I'll mosey around here, see if there's a breeze out in the estuary.
Don't you need me, Zoran?
Push off, Zug.
Oh, okay, Zoran.
He's up to something. I'd like to know what. You know, I never trusted that Zoran.
Ah, but Sunshine's gone out to bring in a tramper.
Zoran will know about it for sure.
He wouldn't try and take it off him, would he?
Of course the villain would. Who'd see him do it out there?
Right then, 10 cents. You and I'll go and see fair play.
Aye, aye, sir.
I don't know. I do believe they see themselves as Sir Francis Drake.
Sunshine was wise not to go right alongside. The yellow flag told him that the tramper hadn't yet been examined for infection.
Those bugs must be all over the place. Wait a minute, that's funny. How's he got clearance? Where's the Coast Guard?
You! Give me a tow, eh?
Who, me? No, I've got another job to do, Dirt Bucket. Sorry, I mean Nantucket. Something's fishy here. I'm not risking it, not me.
Sunshine was right. No tug can risk being quarantined alongside an infected boat for 40 days.
Forget them. Unclean. Ugh. Ahoy, Sunshine! What's new out there?
You? Nothing I know of.
Don't tell me you've come all this way for nothing.
No, I am working, Zoran.
You've nothing in tow? Nothing on deck? Working at what?
Well, you see, I was, it's secret work.
Secret? You mean you went out for the old tramper and found he's waiting for clearance? What's secret about that?
Well, if I told you, then it wouldn't be a secret, would it?
Fortunately for Sunshine, OJ and 10 cents arrived.
Problem, Sunshine?
Well, more like a mystery to me, anyway. Dirt Bucket was flying a yellow flag.
I hope you didn't get alongside.
Well, I was tempted. You see, it was pulled down just as I got there.
So, it's been cleared, I see. That's your secret. Right, it's mine.
No, it's not. Not if I get there first, it isn't.
Hey, stop! Come back! Stop, 10 cents! Stop! Stop!
Right, what's the panic? Now that we've done to your engine, going at that speed.
The tramper will be awaiting examination. Or is quarantined, one or the other.
No, Sunshine saw the flag come down. That means it's cleared.
Did you see a Coast Guard cutter alongside, Sunshine?
No, but the flag did come down.
Or a port authority? Or a customs boat?
Oh, your engine's gone, OJ. That's very serious for you.
Never mind me. It could have been very serious for both of you.
How are you, OJ?
You could have been quarantined.
We've given Zeds the contract on a plate.
As Nantucket wasn't flying a flag, Zoran pulled alongside. Meanwhile, the two Star Switchers towed the old paddle tug back to the Star Pier, both a little sad because they knew what this could mean for OJ.
Broken down again?
He put on max speed, Captain, to save me from quarantine.
My engine's only good for scrap, Captain. We all know that.
You're right there. And I'm afraid, OJ, for you it means... What's that about quarantine, 10 cents?
Well, if it hadn't been for OJ, I could have been in quarantine now, out of action for 40 days.
Aye, he saved 10 cents, Captain, it's true.
Don't go on about that.
Yes, don't. You'll have me in tears.
But honestly, Captain, you've got to believe us. We're only reporting the facts.
Very commendable, but it's one side of the facts, isn't it?
Ahoy, Captain Star, sir. Can we again offer our services?
We happen to see the subject of our previous visit being towed in.
Old OJ. In a worse state than ever, wouldn't you say, Mr. Blair?
Finished, you could say. For a quick sale, let's say 150.
That's not for OJ. Cam, you can't sell him.
I'm not going to. He's not for sale. Now go.
Oh, well, if that's your attitude, you fork out for engine and refit.
See if we care.
10 cents. Tow OJ to Lucky's yard. New engine, complete refit.
Yes, sir, Captain Star, sir. Yeah, right, at once, sir.
Thanks, Captain. They'll see you'll never regret it.
Sunshine, he doesn't need your help. We've got to make money to pay for this. Now, get on with your garbage collecting right away.
Yes, Captain Star, sir. At once.
Hey, Nantucket. I left you with your quarantine flags up. Where are they, eh? You're breaking the law. You're under arrest. Get those flags up again and fast.
What's this? I didn't know he was quarantined, officer. No flags are flying at all, as you just saw.
Well, that's your bad luck, Zoran. Whether you knew or not makes no difference. You're infected.
But I'm innocent. I'm completely innocent.
Get quarantine flags up right now, Zoran.
You're a real villain, Dirt Bucket, know that?
I wanted to get into port, didn't I?
Yeah, and now I might get microbonic plague.
Mr. Burke, I think there might be some spots on Zoran.
I think you're right, Mr. Blair. We'll come back and check for rust later.
10 cents would have been in quarantine if it hadn't been for OJ, and OJ would have been scrapped if it hadn't been for 10 cents. As for Zoran, he saw out his full term. The tugboat, for its size, is the most powerful craft afloat. And the Star Tugs are the power behind the docks and waterways that make up the big city port. This is Tugs. The big city port was in the grips of winter. It had come earlier than expected, and with it came the fog. None of us like fog, but in those days it was worse. Tugs had no radio and no radar. Long periods of fog had a way of conjuring up old sea stories and superstitions among the boats of the harbor. I remember Big Mac returned quite late. He'd been working all day with Scuttlebutt Pete, who'd been telling him old sea stories of strange things that happened when fog was around. As he passed derelict buildings, they seemed to take on ghostly shapes. They groaned and creaked as if they were alive. As Big Mac came close to an old warehouse, he heard a whisper which grew louder.
Hello? Hello? Who's that? Oh, I'm getting home fast. Fog or no fog. Oh, tugs. Thank goodness for... Who's that? Who's that there? I don't recognize. Can't hear their engines. It's funny. The ghost fleet that Scuttlebutt Pete talked about. Ghosts. No.
It was too much for Big Mac. Forgetting safety, he charged into the fog and made his way through the dark shapes of moored boats and trampers, trying to make sure the ghost tugs weren't following him. He was soon back at the Star Dock.
Slow down. You know better than to travel in fog at that rate of knots.
You all right? You look as if you've seen a ghost.
Well, I saw something. No, I can't tell you. You'll only laugh.
What? Oh, look, come on. We weren't even serious.
Well, I have seen ghosts.
What? You seen what?
Ghosts. You know Scuttlebutt's story about those tugs that sank in the Great Storm of 1912. And I've come back to get you.
Oh, Big Mac, you're not taking Scuttlebutt's stories for real, are you?
Aye, well, I'm not going out there again till the fog lifts.
Well, I never thought I'd hear that from a harbour tongue.
Well, he could have seen something. There could be ghosts. You never know.
You damn it, ridiculous, really.
Early the next day, the Starfleet all had their orders. As they moved out, they were giving Big Mac a hard time about his ghosts.
You shouldn't have told him. I just knew it.
Don't mind them. The fog plays funny tricks on us. Nothing really to worry about. Long as you mind what you're doing, keep your wits about you. But ghosts, Big Mac.
I could have been seeing things seemed real enough, mind, at the time.
That evening, Warrior was making his way back to port. Some shrimpers were following, using him as a guide through the fog.
Hey, Warrior! You sure you know your way?
Course I do. Do you trust me or don't you? A bit of fog's nothing to worry about. I've got a natural sense of direction. If we were running into anything, I'd know. Cool. Where'd it come from? Phew, it was lucky. Better head out a bit.
Warrior swerved violently, just in time to miss the mudbank. But the shrimpers were not so lucky.
Quiet. When you can't see... What the... Cripes. Who are they? I don't believe... Yes, I do. It's what Big Mac saw. The ghost fleet. It's a ghost fleet.
Izzy Gomez, the old tramper, had failed all day to get a cheap tow into port. So he decided to try and sneak in for free with the help of the fog.
Hello. You never learn, do you, Izzy? Eh? Crime doesn't pay, you know.
Don't know what you talk about.
Slipping into port on your own without a tow? Well, I hope you run aground. I'll be there, you'll be my salvage.
Hey, I know salvage. Okay, 50, most I give you for a tow.
Hey, get lost. Not for 500. You'll be worth more as scrap.
Well, I did ask about a tow, and I did not get a tow, so...
That is it. I'll get him one day. Anyway, with luck, there should be a few distress calls today, eh? Suckers always pay at least double to get them out of trouble. Aha! This looks like money. Ahoy! You need a tow into port? Ahoy! You there ahead. I'm hailing you. Give you a fair price. Get you into port safe. There's no sound. What's going on? It can't be. It's the ghosts. It's Big Mac's ghost fleet. Oh no! They can't get me. Oh, I'll let you alone, lads. Don't touch me.
It's very foggy, but if I see nobody, nobody can see me. So I get into port free. It's good. Hey, you watch where you're going. Why they don't answer? It's funny. Ay, caramba, he's a ghost. Oh, don't take me. I got it already. He's on his way. Please don't take me. Oh.
The ghost tug slid silently into the fog. Zoran was so shaken, he sailed round in a circle and met Izzy again.
Oh, it's you. Not got far, have you?
Amigo, give me a tow. I pay what you want, any price you say.
No, Izzy, my old friend. I'll tow you in for free. I need some company getting back to port.
OJ returned from escorting 2 tramp steamers out to sea. Tired and still some way from our pier, he decided to take a shortcut through the inlet where old cranes were kept. The fog gave everything a creepy look. Being out so long in thick fog was playing tricks with him.
What's happening? Yeah.
OJ!
Who's that? One of Scuttlebutt's ghosts? Can't be. Drat this fog. What's that? Sounds like an engine. A crane working in this stuff. Oh, that's you, Scuttlebutt.
Oi, you stupid took! You sail right between us. You scared the daylights out of us altogether.
Thought I was a ghost tug, did you?
Don't joke about those things.
Not saying things, are you? You're beginning to believe those tales you tell.
You take care, OJ.
Cheerio! Now I'm saying things. They're there. That's the ghost tugs. Right before my eyes. Oh, I hope they don't see me.
Top Hat had been out all day, too.
It's funny. I can't recognize a thing. Not even hear a foghorn. That can't be right. Try once more. No one's replying. When I get back, I'm certainly going to complain to the Port Authority. If I ever get there. Oh, what is it now? No, I see. Oh, I see. The rail bridge, silly me. I never thought I'd get as jittery as the others, but I am. Oh dear, where am I? But if I steer between these trampers, I should be in open water. Yes. Yeah. Oh, the ghost fleet. It's true. Oh, no. They haven't seen me. No, they missed me. Oh, good. Oh, dear, oh, dear. What? Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's enough for me. I'm not moving from here till daylight. It's far too dangerous out there. I'll dock here for the night. They won't see me. Miles from home.
10 Cents and Sunshine were taking fuel out to Lily Lightship.
Oh, how we're gonna find her in this?
OJ taught me to wiggle, to keep the breeze on the same cheek all the time. That way you beat the currents, sailing in the right direction. Oh, she can't be too far away now.
Hey, what's that? That sounds like ice breaking. It can't be, can it? Oh, I don't like it, 10 Cents. What's happening?
Yeah, well, how should I know? It's weird. Look.
Oh, jeepers creepers. Oh, our forage. Our number's up. It is. They've come to get us. Oh, look at the water. It's bubbling. What is it?
upside or down? How do I know? Oh, look at that. Oh, it's a galleon, isn't it? What is it? It wasn't a face, was it?
How could it have been?
With a crown on? It was like King Neptune. I think.
No, we're seeing things. It must be.
An early sun had burnt off the fog, but Top Hat was still asleep where he'd tied up.
Go away, ghost! No, don't hurt me, please, please! Oh, Grampus.
What are you doing here, Top Hat? What's this about ghosts?
What, sorry, did I say ghosts? Oh, I must have been dreaming. I lost my bearings in the fog and moored here for the night.
Here? That is funny.
What's so funny?
You're only 500 yards from the Startug's Pier. It's there, look.
Listen, everybody! I've seen ghost tugs for myself!
We've all seen them. 10 cents and sunshine has seen a galleon, too.
But these were ghosts, I assure you. I saw them, really. Silent, phantoms of the sea.
So you admit ghosts exist now, Top Hat?
Ghosts? What's that about, my dears, hmm?
Ghostly white tugs.
Yeah, white tugs and a big galleon.
And Neptune, I think.
I saw them too.
You're all going crazy, seeing things that aren't there.
I'm not sure. I don't know what I saw now.
Well, I'll tell you. They're the White Fleet, down here from northern waters on the trail of an iceberg. These tugs sail at times with engines off, listening for cracking ice. There was a wooden galleon frozen in this iceberg, which must have melted in our warmer water. That's why you saw the old vessel bob up to the surface. I doubt you saw Neptune, Sunshine. He's for fairy tales. You've let the fog get to you, my dears.
Hercules, behind you!
That's your ghostly galleon.
They watched with embarrassment as Burke and Blair towed away the rotting galleon. Later on, Star Tugs found they could laugh about it. But they never forgot the fog that nearly sent them crazy. The tugboat, for its size, is the most powerful craft afloat. And the Star Tugs are the power behind the docks and waterways that make up the big city port. This is Tugs. Out at sea, 10 Cents and Sunshine spotted a tug they'd never seen before. His name was Boomer. He was just drifting. Realizing he could be in trouble, they approached him cautiously. His engine was stopped, maybe even broken down. A tow line drooped in the water and his rigging was scrappy. No flag flapped in the breeze. It seemed no one owned him.
Keep away. Just leave me alone, please.
No, look, we can't. You're drifting in busy sea lanes. That's dangerous.
Even better.
Yeah, we'll have to take you in.
Just leave me be. I don't want any help.
Why? Why not?
Because, well, because I'm a jinx. I'm bad luck. Nobody wants a jinx.
Oh, rubbish. There's no such thing as a jinx.
Oh, isn't there? You'll soon find out. Stand off me.
Look, jinx or not, we have to take you in. Shipping lanes have to be kept clear.
Aye. Captain Star'll do something.
No, he won't. Nobody can. Jinxes just happen. I just shouldn't have been a tug.
Yeah. Have you always been like this?
My name used to be Captain Harry. That was good then in those days. Then I was sold. They painted out my name and called me Boomer. Ever since then, nothing but trouble.
Boomer was right. 10 cents had set off ahead when, to everyone's amazement, the tow rope unwound and fell into the sea.
Well, how did that happen? Oh, did you do that?
Can't have, can I? It's you that's lost the tow. The rope's still attached to me.
Ah, he's right, 10 cents. That's the first sign of a jinx I've ever seen.
Yeah, well, it won't happen again. Look, come on. The sooner we get him to Captain Star, the better.
Who's he, 10 cents?
Oh, it's Boomer. We found him drifting out on the estuary.
Oh, what's up?
Well, he says his engine's not working.
He'll be all right now, son.
I see. Sunshine, go pick up the coal barge and we'll try starting him up.
Yes.
Later, when 10 Cents and Sunshine had re-stoked Boomer and got a good head of steam, the big moment arrived.
Okay, Boomer, try your engine now.
Well done, my son. Well, do you see now?
Pull him out! Pull him out!
Aye, aye, sir.
It was as well for 10 Cents that he still had a line on Boomer. With smoke billowing everywhere, it would have been difficult and dangerous to get too close. He pulled him clear of the dock, and strangely, as soon as he was clear, the smoke stopped completely.
How do you do that? The smoke's all gone now, look. Told you, Sunshine. Jinxed.
Hey, what the...
That's never happened before, has it?
No. Oh dear. Boomer, I think...
10 cents. Take that tongue to Lucky's yard right this minute. Understand?
Right, sir. Here, I think Boomer's taken on water.
Hey, Boomer, what's so funny? I'm thinking just what I wanted.
What? Look, we're gonna make it to Lucky's even if I sink with you.
Cut free, cut free! I'm sinking, save yourselves! Huh? Oh, well, that's lucky. He's come to rest on that old sunken garbage barge.
Look, you stay here. I'll go and get a rescue crane.
Hey, maybe the jinx has stopped now, eh? You're still afloat. Oh, it hasn't. It's still here, all right. I wanted to sink, but instead I land right on top of an obstacle that doesn't let me. All I want to do is sink and become a home for the fishes. Then I won't jinx anyone.
Mighty Mo, the floating crane, had found the task difficult. Troublesome things had been happening during the afternoon. 10 Cents had collected a large barge in which Boomer was to be placed once he was high enough out of the water.